Hello guys, my name is Wilfred and I'm a senior math tutor, and today I'll be covering 10 questions related to functions and algebra and also um, some graphing. So a little bit backstory upon myself. I graduated from a master with major in biochemistry and minor mathematics. And if you have any other problems with your math homework, calculus, chemistry, just submit them through OneClass and we'll get to them as soon as possible. And with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, so the first question reads, what is the value of the expression 2x squared plus 3x y minus 4y squared when x equals 2 and y equals negative 4? So even before I jump into this question, I want to describe what we're trying to do here. Okay, so this question gives us a function, and I'm going to label our function as z, and z is a function of two variables, x and y. And it is a function that maps x and y to a different value through this function. Okay, so if we were to think about it as having two pools of values, oops. So in our first pool here, we have our values of x and y. We call this our domain of function z of x, y. Okay. Z of x, y. Okay. So if we have a pool of values of x, y, which we call our domain, and a pool of values called our range of z of x, y, where there are values that are mapped of x, y to z of x, y, then our function here connects our two pools of values, okay? So when they're giving us a value of x and y, such as x equals 2 and y equals negative 4, they want us to evaluate what this pair maps to in our range. So that's what we're going to do in this question here, okay? So to evaluate your function, all you really need to do is plug in your values of x and plug in your value of y. So again, I'm going to write out our function here. So z of xy is equal to 2x squared plus 3 times xy minus 4y squared. So x equals 2 and y equals negative 4, and what does that equal to? So z of 2 and negative 4 is equal to 2 times 2 squared plus 3 times 2 times negative 4 minus 4 times negative 4 squared. Okay, and that's equal to 8 plus negative 24 minus 4 times 16, okay, which is 64. So that's equal to negative 16 minus 64, that's equal to 80, negative 80. Okay. Let me just check if this answer is correct, make sure my mental math is there. And yes, so the answer is negative 80, and that's how you evaluate your function of x, y. In this case, you just plug it in and you simplify your expression until you have your answer here. So that means that z of 2 and negative 4 xy pair maps to negative 80 processed through this function, z of xy. Okay, so this solution is correct. And one more time, let me just illustrate it through my diagram here. Okay, so if we had a value pair of 2 and negative 4, that means that the function z mapped 2 and negative 4 to a value negative 80. Okay. All right. Moving along to